Hello, welcome back. Sam the Asthma Man again. I want to do another nutritional concerning asthma. I've taken a little information I got from a very wise doctor named Dr. Joel Fuhrman. And he came out with a great acronym called GOMS, like G-O-M-B-S, like combs, but with a G. Hopefully you can see this. Anyway, greens, onions, mushrooms, beans. Okay, in my other videos, I've always ranted on about how asthmatics must eat a raw vegetable diet, raw fruits, water-containing foods. So if you can remember this acronym GOMS, greens, onions, mushrooms, beans, and seeds, this will give you the right blueprint for when you do make dishes. I've spun his GOMS a little bit different. Where it comes to seeds, what I do is I sprout the seeds 24 hours before I make the shake I'm going to show you how to make. And the reason I sprout the seeds is in our modern diets, our modern diet today, all the food is usually picked a week out and shipped in, especially if you live in the middle of the country. And we don't get any live food with all its enzymes and things like that that we normally would in nature. Okay, so I'm going to show you, and also I've gotten some responses saying, well, we can't do the raw cooking, it's not good for breakfast, our time schedule trying to run off to school and whatnot and the kids. So I'm going to show you how to make a quickie shake that you can put in a jar and drink over a period of a couple hours or an hour. Okay, so the GOMS, I went down and got some vegetables, some frozen vegetables. Frozen is good. They're great vegetables because they were picked and frozen so the nutrients are locked in. These I made a mistake, and for asthmatics now I'm talking, I got them with bell peppers in them. Traditionally, that's not good for asthmatics. Okay, so I'll pick those out, plus they're awful tasting. Okay, but these do have mushrooms, the beans, and the greens in. So we've got 3 of the 5. So I'll put those in there. Okay? So we took care of the greens, the beans, the mushrooms. I have some chopped onions that I've kept in the freezer. And I'll just go very light on those, and especially introducing them to kids, I would do this gradually. I'm used to it now. Okay? Okay, here's the crucial step. These are chia seeds. You can get these for about $8 to $10 a pound online. A pound goes a long ways. I take 2 tablespoons, level tablespoons, and put them in a little glass like this. Traditionally, you want about 6 times the water by volume as the chia seeds you're mixing in, and you create a mud with using distilled water, don't use chlorinated water, and you let them stand overnight. And they will actually sprout, and the enzyme level just soars. I learned this down in Central America because they make many smoothies and drinks out of chia seeds. The Aztec Indians used to use these for endurance running. So these, if you can't get distilled water, then just let your chlorinated municipal water sit for 24 hours, and most of the chlorine should be evaporated off as long as the container is open. Anyway, all this is just 2 level tablespoons, excuse me. So there's the chia mud, okay? And if you did look real close at these, they have little tails that they've sprouted. I've kept these in the windowsill, all right? And then, for the old disguise, I like pineapple juice. It's very good for people with bronchitis and asthma. Grape juice is good, apple juice is good, the concentrate, just make sure it's real juice and not a juice drink or punch. And that should do it right there, okay? And then the water, all right? Just enough to cover everything. Alrighty. And I will, normally I would spin this for a minute at least. Okay, I didn't put enough water in this, but I would spin this into a frothy mud, okay? Just for the sake of filming, though, I won't make you watch me spin this completely. Get a jar, okay? Fill it up. Like I said, I'm just for filming. Normally this would be completely liquefied, and the chia seeds actually become like a jello, a clear jello. And to maintain proper blood sugar, your child should sip this over the period of a couple hours. And this would be breakfast. This is, many times this is breakfast for me. I don't want to consume it all at once because I want even blood sugar. Let me switch gears drastically here and talk about asthmatic psychology. Okay, I grew up, at early age I was labeled asthmatic. What that did to me was made me feel like I was disabled. Okay, as a man, then I went around compensating. Like all us humans do, we tend to compensate for our shortcomings or our perceived shortcomings. What does that mean? As a man, I went around trying to be a tough guy because I felt I was physically inferior. Also, I used my asthma as a crutch. Anytime my parents wanted me to do something to better myself, a lot of times I'd pull my asthma out of the hat and say, oh, I can't do this because of my asthma. I was psychologically dented. And I'm not doing this for pity, I just want to make sure you parents out there don't label your kids asthmatic, because having that asthmatic label can be a disability, a mental disability. You might want to think about wording it as you had episodes of asthma in the past, but we're getting those under control. Prior asthmatic episodes, words like that. But labeling your kid, think 3 times before labeling anybody asthmatic. And anyway, that's it for now. And I usually don't ask for people to leave comments below my videos, but this one I am. If you have any insights that I could use concerning asthmatic psychology, I'd love to hear from you. So just comment below, okay? Sam the Asthma Man, thank you.